I'll let you guys take it. I don't know how you want to go about it.
I guess just your thoughts on how everything turned out.
How everything turned out. My thoughts right now, not good. I thought we had an opportunity to win a big match, and we let one go tonight. Two big matchups there in the second part of that match, 65 and 74, and just got away from us. Got to find a way to close those out. To beat a really good team, you got to do that. You got to close out those matches, and that's kind of my thought process right now. So obviously it stings a little bit right now.
After that call at 174, it seemed like the energy kind of went out of the building.
Yeah, well, I mean, kids got riding time, and it's not just. I know the crowd thinks it's an escape and we're tied. No, the kid has riding time now. So I didn't understand the call. That was kind of my confusion. The cylinder, your butt's in the cylinder. So that's kind of what I was confused. I saw 2 feet went out and was asking him to check it. And bottom line is you can't let a guy in on your legs 30 seconds trying to close out a match, close out the match. Reset the guy, keep him off your legs, use your face, put your face in there, and don't let him on your legs, and gives yourself an opportunity to win if you do that. And that's maybe it's a freshman, maybe it's whatever it is. It's a mistake, and we got to learn from that mistake. And he will. He's a good kid. He'll learn from it.
Richie's match, was that a big turning point?
Clearly, that's one we think we should win. And that kid did a really good job of getting after it the whole time. And you got to be able to answer it, and he wasn't able to answer it. It was an attack after attack after attack, and that wears on you. It doesn't matter how good you are if a guy keeps coming and keeps coming and keeps coming, and you don't have an answer, and he didn't have an answer right there. So it was a big part of the match.
What was the explanation the ref gave you on the Grello takedown that appeared out of bounds?
His butt was in the cylinder. His feet were out of bounds, but his butt was still in the cylinder, and that's why they didn't call it out.
You looked at the lineup, what made you decide to put Lewis at 65, bump John out?
Going into it, we thought we had to win 6 bouts, and that was really our, Richie with weight cutting and getting to 57. It's a big cut, and then to go down there and have to wrestle Kemmer, and then you have Van Brill against. I just thought that kind of favored them in 2 matches instead of staying up, training real well, and it didn't work out. So. Who knows how it is if he goes down and wrestles 57 and then it's Marinelli Van Brill. That's something I decided to do, so I take the hit on that, and thought it would work out, and it didn't.
Did you make that move, Scott, in an attempt to win the match?
Yeah.
Or because he couldn't get to the weight?
No, that was me trying to win the bout.
Right.
I just thought we had to win 6 bouts, and I thought that gave us the best chance to win there. So 2 really, really good kids, whether it's 57 or 65. You cut your losses really with the weight cut, but that's something we need to get on the same page with and figure it out. And figure out if we're going to do it, we're going to do it right and get down there and be able to wrestle. We're going to stay up and be able to wrestle. So,
When do you think that decision will get made?
we've talked. We have had a lot of dialogue about it. We've had a lot of dialogue, a lot of talk. Johnny Van Brill's on board. I think it's, who knows? I don't have an answer for that right now.
Nick, how important was it for you guys to get out to a strong start, especially, 125, 133?
Yeah, I think just keeping my energy high, doing what I do. I think the team thrived off it. I mean, Scotty went out there, got a big win, Mikey Van Brill. Momentum's definitely important in the Big Ten schedule right off the bat. You gotta go out and score points. That's Big Ten wrestling. Yeah, so.
Nick, you've been in obviously a lot of big matches, big situations. What was unique about tonight for your first match here at the Rec?
Yeah, it's just my first match in front of the home team. We have a home team advantage a little bit, but this is, it doesn't matter where I am. You got to go out and score points and put the pressure on guys. And Iowa they come to fight. They're a fun team. They come out and fight. They come out and bang. And I knew that. I knew he'd be swinging and ready to fight with me. And just do what I do best, move my feet, use my speed, and it was fun.
Do you enjoy an environment like this more, where it's 8,000 people and they're on your side and they got your back?
Yeah, no doubt, man. You can hear, I could feel it out there. I feel a real crowd. I feel real vibes. People, just fans, real fans cheering for me. The energy is there. Yeah, man, I thrive off good energy, good positive energy. I got my family here, friends. It's an awesome feeling.
A couple of weeks ago, there was some speculation they might put Spencer Lee into the lineup. Were you following that? Were you hoping for it?
It's whatever. Tough competitor. Honestly, man, like I said, with the Big Ten schedule, there's a lot of guys. Can't take anyone lightly. Like I said, I knew he'd come out swinging, ready to go. I don't care who it is, my goal is to be an NCAA champ this season. So, it is what it is. Whoever they put out, doesn't matter. Got to take it the same way. Discipline.
Scott, 3 or 4 years ago, you would have looked at a showing like tonight, maybe not you, but a lot of people would look at it as a moral victory, but obviously you're not looking at it as a moral victory right now.
No, there's no moral victories, you know. It's a dual meet. It's a dual meet that got away from us, and that's kind of the way I feel. I know that's the way these guys feel, and you know, you want to win these. There's opportunities out there for us. You know, there's opportunities, and you got to take advantage of it. These opportunities don't come around that often, and you know, like Nick says, they're a fun team. They fight and scrap and claw. I don't know if they're the best athletes, but they scrap, man. They're really good in position, and there's no moral victories. We let one get away, and this one will sting a little bit. We'll get back at it with them at the Midlands, and there's an opportunity to win a team title there, and that's kind of what we'll shoot for.
And the opportunities were 65 and 74.
Sure, yeah, we had opportunity. I thought we had an opportunity at 49. I thought we were in the match, and you know, that guy's a veteran. He's been around a long time. He knew he had one good shot in him, and he took it and scored and won the bout. So there's opportunities all up and down that lineup, and you got to create it. You got to make it happen, and we did in some spots and did in the others. But these guys wrestled really, really hard. They gave us a great 1-2 punch, maybe the best in the country. And we just got to keep riding them, and we got to get other guys to follow suit.
Time for 2 more.
Scott, do you feel like you guys? There was a lot of talk about respect this week going into the match. Do you feel like you earned some with the way you started and had that lead at times?
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if we earned it more than we kind of walked away with what we had. Like I said, I think we would have earned a little bit more respect if we had won that match. I think they knew what they were walking into. We expected a crowd like this. If we had picked up those dual meet or those individual matches, won this dual meet, then I think it would have been a lot different. But you never go out there just to compete. And I think tonight we kind of just competed, but you got there to win. And if we had won this one, that's where you would have got that respect. You don't want to get respect from losing. You want to win the match, and that's where you want to gain that respect.
Any other questions?
Yeah, Coach, despite the loss, 6,700 fans came out tonight, the most ever for a wrestling match here at the RAC. What does that say about the direction of this program, how you're moving the program forward, and the fan base here in New Jersey?
We got a great fan base. We got a very knowledgeable fan base. They love these guys, man. These guys, they wrestle really, really hard, and it's exciting. It's been exciting for a long time now. I think, you know, obviously the opponent helps the crowd. It's Iowa. It's a great tradition. So yeah, it's come a long way. 6,700 is a lot of fans, and you know, we've been on the other side of some of these duels. It's been great atmosphere, and tonight would have been the same way. So yeah, it's a knowledgeable fan base. I appreciate them coming out. I know what they want, and they want an opportunity to go crazy and wild, and it was loud there for a little bit, and we just got to figure out a way to keep that momentum going.
Thanks, guys.